All right, what is up, everyone? Today is Tuesday, which means that it's time for another live Q&A all about dropshipping on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and making money online. As always, I'm your host, Paul J Lipsky. So this is a pretty casual time for us to just sit down. You can ask me any questions that you have about dropshipping, making money online, and I do my best to answer those questions absolutely for free here. Anyone can come join us, available to the public. All you have to do is join us any Tuesday at around 4 p.m. Eastern Time, usually here on YouTube. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. And as normal, in the description of this video, links to a ton of more free resources for you. So a free Facebook Marketplace dropshipping ebook. Look, I know a lot of you have been asking a lot of questions about how to do Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. You see me doing it, you see my students doing it, getting incredible results lately with it. I mean, lots of people are jumping into Amazon, which is great, but people are always saying, wow, I wish I had joined Amazon years ago when it was still so fresh, when there weren't so many people on it doing it. And that is what Facebook Marketplace dropshipping is like right now. The results you can get so quickly with it are something like we haven't seen in a really long time. So if you want in on this new marketplace, that is the first time we can really apply drop shipping to it and see results with it incredibly fast. I have that free ebook for you. It will literally show you what to do to get started, how to get started with Facebook Marketplace drop shipping, and it's completely free. I've linked up in the description of this video. But hey, if you want to check out eBay dropshipping, that's awesome as well. It's another great place to do dropshipping. And I have a free webinar that I have linked up down below that you can check out for information on eBay dropshipping, as well as contact information for me, like hit me up on Instagram at Paul J Lipsky. I'm back and see what kind of questions I can answer for all you guys. All right. Sean is here. He's number one on the like. So thank you, Sean, so much. And this is a great reminder to just hit that thumbs up button. If you're here watching, it takes a half a second for you to do it. And I'd really appreciate if you guys would do that. All right, let's see. All right. So, hey, Paul, what's up? My question is on AutoDS, there's a feature to add products, and it suggests the best 3 sellers, best 5 for the month, and it uploads as drafts. Thoughts, and do you use that? Yeah, so that's kind of AutoDS's built-in product research software. You know, it is what it is. I think it works okay. I've experimented with it before and saw okay results with it. Personally, I like to do the product research myself, or have one of my virtual assistants that was trained by me do the product research. So what does that mean? That means that they are going on to eBay. They are looking for hot selling products and seeing, hey, can we find this product somewhere else from a retailer, from a wholesaler, and so that we can sell that same product on eBay ourselves, just like these other people are doing, and get a cut of that profit for ourselves. There's a whole process involved in how we do that, and we like to make sure that it's done right. So we do that kind of more manually, not fully manually, because we do use software for that called Zeek Analytics, but we do that so that we make sure that all the parameters, all the criteria are hit, so we find the top winning products. Without a doubt, this is the most important thing when it comes to drop shipping. The thing that most people mess up more than anything else, and what really separates the successful sellers from the unsuccessful ones, and that is product research. If you get it down, that is when you see the success. So I see so many people, they message me saying, hey, I've tried it, I'm not really seeing results with drop shipping, or I'm listing up products, none of them are selling. And I'll ask them, how did you find your products? They say, oh, I just listed a bunch, or just picked some random ones, or they might even tell me a product research technique that may have worked in the past. They might have found on a YouTube video in the past, or from someone else who claims that they've done drop shipping and actually hasn't. But if you learn how to actually do it, the actual process for how it works, from people who have actually done it, that is when you see the results. That is when you'll be able to get the sales. So that is why in my course, eBay Dropshipping Titans, I put so much time and so much energy into teaching you guys product research, because it is key. It's really what's going to separate people who aren't really invested in what they're doing, aren't really learning the right way to do it, from the people who are learning the right way and therefore getting results because they learn how to do product research the right way. That is really the key. I'm doing great, man. How are you doing? Thanks for being here. Can you make more Amazon related videos, please? Okay. I'll probably make some more in the future, so they'll be coming your way. Hey, Marjorie, what's up? Um, all right. Parish Thought says, "Hey, Paul, Shadow from Virginia here. So what's up, Shadow? The Zeke Analytics channel did a chat with the dropshipper claiming he made $650,000 per month with 50 eBay stores. What are your thoughts on that?" That is awesome, and I fully believe that that is true. If that's what you're asking, I'm not sure if what your question is, but yes, if your question is that is this true? Do you believe this? 100% I believe this because I see this all the time. I talk to a lot of drop shippers, talk to a lot of people in this space who are actually doing this, and this is not out of the question. This is not something that is impossible. This is something that's very, very possible and that is being done. So what I like to teach my students in my course is how they can start their first dropshipping store, and really their first and second one, maybe their first few. But what you see a lot of people do is they take that and they say, how can I build upon this? How can I multiply this? And they do that by building up more and more stores to the point where, this guy's 50 eBay stores, and that's definitely possible. But what I don't like about videos like that is that they can feel kind of overwhelming, right? You might be thinking, holy moly, how can I do $650,000 per month with 50 eBay stores? That sounds like such a headache. It sounds like so much work. And it's very easy to feel overwhelmed by that. And I never want that for you guys, okay? Because I know for myself, when I first started dropshipping, when I first started making money online, even now when I look at new business models that I'm looking to try, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I'm seeing people who are successful with it, and it seems so overwhelming. How can I possibly go from where I am now, which is doing nothing, to getting up to a point like this guy who has $650,000 a month with 50 eBay stores? And the answer is, really, you have to take it one step at a time. Do not feel overwhelmed by people who are more successful with you because they all started exactly where you are right now. You have to take baby steps, one step at a time. The most important thing for you to do is just to find out what's the next thing you have to do. Not what the next 50 things are you have to do, just what the next thing is that you have to do. Take that first step, then look for the next step and take the next step, okay? And that's true with business as well. So really what you want is some sort of step-by-step, something just to follow so you know exactly what to do and don't feel so overwhelmed by the whole process. But yeah, that's definitely possible. Hey, how's New York these days? I haven't been back in a while. For those of you who don't know, that's where I'm originally from. Grew up there, went to school there, went to college there, went to law school there, lived there for a while in New York City, Brooklyn, that kind of area for a while, and eventually just kind of got sick of that kind of environment. It was just, wore on me after a while. Left that. Eventually, now we're traveling around full-time in a camper van, exploring the country. At the very moment, the van is being worked on, so we are inside a hotel room, which is why my camper van suddenly looks a lot larger than it normally does. But yeah, that's the beauty of this business is that, hey, I wasn't loving New York as much as I used to. I was sick of paying all those New York taxes, so I was able to leave. Why? Because my businesses were 100% online. Before that, I was working a traditional 9-to-5 job. It was an okay job, but I didn't have that flexibility. I would had to have stayed there in New York in order to get work because that is where I was licensed as an attorney. If I wanted to leave and go to another state, I would have to get licensed in that state. It was a whole process. But instead, what I did was I built up this side hustle that eventually became a full-time hustle and a bunch of other businesses from that, other dropshipping business and related things like this YouTube channel and teaching you guys how to do this. And that, because it's all online, gives me that freedom. And that's exactly what I was after. I was after that freedom. The freedom to leave New York if I wanted to. The freedom to save more than I spend, right? The ability to travel full time if that's what I want to do. And that's what we are doing. So I feel really grateful for that, but also I know that it's because of all the hard work that I put in before to build that all up. So it does take hard work, but it is totally worth it if you want one of those things. You know, if you want freedom, if you just want the ability to leave your job if you wanted to, not necessarily that you have to, or if you're in the boat where you really want to leave your job, the ability to do that, ability to save extra money, retire maybe just a little bit earlier, or have more money for retirement, or just things like that. All right. Um, All right. The importance of providing tracking numbers in eBay. I had a sale on July the 9th. On Friday the 13th, customer made a claim through her bank. Says she was on vacation and never received it. If not for proof through tracking, I would have been out $200. So, first, Marjorie, super happy that this turned out well for you. But yeah, you are 100% right. Sounds like maybe this was a Friday the 13th kind of bad luck thing, because even though it turned out in your favor, it's still kind of a pain that that happened to you. But hey, you know, you did the right thing. You shipped the customer their item. You know, it's not like you're tricking anyone. No, you actually shipped them the item that they wanted, and you uploaded a tracking number for that. And most of the time, most of the customers are going to be happy with that. You know, I get a lot of questions a lot about, hey, this drop shipping thing sounds kind of weird because you're just selling these products on eBay, you're selling them on Facebook Marketplace, and all you're doing is buying them from somewhere else. You're buying them from a wholesaler or buying them from a retailer. Is that right? Is that what you really should be doing? Are customers angry about that? And the truth is that most customers, they're just looking to get their product. So they order it. As long as they get the product, they're happy. They don't care where it came from. They don't care about the whole process. They don't care that you're a middleman. They just want their product. And when they get it, they're happy about that. And you never hear from them again. But, you know, every once in a while you do hear about one of these customers who's clearly trying to game the system. But hey, if you do the right thing, you upload your tracking number, you're going to be fine. It's not going to happen. And if customers do complain, customers do say, oh, like, why is this coming from somewhere else? You know, I didn't realize you're just a middleman. I didn't realize you're drop shipping. Most of them don't know what drop shipping is, but usually if that happens, it's very easy to kind of get rid of it. I've, you know, for my students in my course, I have scripts kind of teaching them exactly what to say, to send these messages to their customers, kind of explain it away. And most customers are pretty satisfied with that explanation. Look, the truth is that middlemen have existed since the beginning of commerce. They've always existed, right? And basically what they do is they connect the right products with the right customers. I mean, think about like ancient times. Let's say, someone's in this one village and they're selling a product and no one in that village wants to buy it. Let's say it's like cow's milk, because everyone there has a cow. But there's another village a couple miles away, and everyone there wants cow's milk because there's no cows there. So a middleman might say, okay, I'm just going to buy it from this one town and then sell it in the other one. And they're going to mark it up in price and be a middleman. So this has always existed in some form or the other. We're just doing exactly what people have been doing for a long time when it comes to commerce. Okay, hey Paul, how you doing? And why does eBay hate retail drop shipping? So eBay doesn't hate retail drop shipping. What eBay hates are bad sellers, people doing bad customer service. Now, what eBay also doesn't like is Amazon, which is why I've always said for a long time now, you should not be drop shipping Amazon to eBay. That is a bad idea because eBay sees Amazon as their main competitor. They don't want to have anything to do with them, which is kind of understandable, but also a little bit petty, but whatever. But what eBay cares about is giving their customers the best experience possible so their customers return to eBay and keep buying products from eBay. So you as a seller, no matter where you're getting your products from, wholesale or retail, you have to provide them with that experience, okay? So ship them the right items, buy the right products from the supplier so they'll ship the item out. Do it quickly so that the items are being shipped on time, customers are happy, and overall, it is a good experience for everyone, just like I was talking about before. And if customers do complain, if there are problems with customers, deal with them, provide the good customer service. The problem with retail dropshipping is that it is so simple to do. It is so easy to do. And that means that it is easy to get in and to start doing that. But the trade-off there, the problem with that is that one, you get people coming in who are lazy. And that's really what the problem is, because with lazy sellers, they're not going to go the little bit of extra. I hesitate to even say the extra mile. Just go as far as they are supposed to go as a seller to make the buyer happy, to provide the buyer with good customer service, to really make sure that the buyer is happy. That is what you're supposed to do as a seller. And some dropshippers who are doing the retail model are lazy, which kind of what attracted them to the model, so they don't do that work. But you have to do that work. That is part of it. So that's why you see sellers like that drop off or get in trouble with eBay, or they don't give eBay what their need, like they don't upload tracking numbers, don't respond to cases because again, they're lazy, and then they get suspended or banned. And there's like, why am I getting suspended or banned? It's probably because I'm dropshipping. When in reality, it's not because you're dropshipping, it's because you're not being a good seller. So that is the issue right there. So if you avoid that trap, if you say that, okay, yes, this is a simple business model, but I'm going to treat it as a business. I'm actually going to respond to customers. I'm actually going to try to make them happy. I'm going to upload tracking numbers and respond to cases. That is when you have far, far less problems than you would if you were just being lazy and just kind of saying, oh, I just throw up some products and this will be super simple and I don't have to worry about anything else, okay? You got to treat it seriously, but if you treat it seriously, you can make some serious money with it. Okay. All right. Era says, I'm a Canadian eBay dropshipper, and recently, the past few weeks, my sales have been very weak. I've been getting 1 to 2 sales every 3 days. Yeah, so it's very difficult for me to be able to look just at the comment and be able to answer that for you. I would really have to look at your account, really analyze it, see what's going on. But there are many reasons that could be happening. I will say in general that myself, August has always been one of the slower months. A lot of people get kind of this slowdown in early summer when people just start going outside to enjoy the fresh air and they're not spending so much time shopping online. And you also see kind of like right after back to school season. So back to school season, depending on where you are in the country, is happening right now, or it's probably already happened. By the way, guys, every single month on my YouTube channel, I release a video telling you exactly what products to sell that month. So I release a video on August 1st saying, these are the products you should sell this month. These are the products that are going to be really hot this month. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and look out for those videos because I release them on or about the 1st of every single month. But what you're going to find is that around this time, things I've noticed kind of slow down. Back to school's over. What's next? Kind of like Halloween. That's still kind of far off. So we're kind of in this kind of dead zone when it comes to commerce, but that's kind of okay because this gives you time to kind of regroup, recover, rest, and get ready for quarter 4 because quarter 4 is nuts. You want to be well rested and ready for quarter 4. That's Halloween, that's Thanksgiving, that's Christmas. Pretty much is Christmas, okay? I add those other holidays in there, so you don't forget about them. Don't sleep on those holidays, but Christmas is really the big one, and you want to be prepared for that because that is when some retailers make most of their profit during that time period. Now, we don't want that. We want to make profit all year long and just make a big chunk at the end of the year, which does end up happening, but that's just to give you an example of how powerful quarter 4 is. But yeah, I wouldn't worry about too much. Slowdowns here or there are perfectly normal, especially around this time of the year, so I wouldn't stress out about that too much. By the way, guys, for those of you just joining us, make sure to give the video a thumbs up and then go ahead and add me on Instagram at Paul J Lipsky. I'm also on TikTok. I don't know why I made this my TikTok, but it's Paul_J_Lipsky. You guys can add me there if you want, but I'm a little bit more active on Instagram and I answer DMs on there. So if you guys have any questions that aren't answered in the live chat, this is the best place to ask questions on the live chat, but In the DMs, I'm answering them all day long. I just got back on Instagram, took a break from it for a while, but I'm back on. Going to be posting some great content on there. Free information for you guys, free motivation, free inspiration, showing you guys some cool behind the scenes stuff. So make sure to add me at Paul J Lipsky on Instagram. Yeah. So I apologize. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Helois? Helois? I'm not sure. I don't want to mess it up, so I apologize. But it says, just started dropshipping on Facebook Marketplace 2 weeks ago. Some of my items are getting little to no views. Well, some of my items are getting hundreds of views, but no purchases. Any advice? Yeah, so that's normal. So, it's normal to get some items that pretty much get like no views, other ones that get a ton of views but no sales, and then some that are getting sales even though they don't have a lot of views, and some that are getting sales with a lot of views. So it's kind of all over the place, and that really comes down to a few things. First is the algorithm on Facebook Marketplace itself. They're going to show products to customers that they think customers are actually going to buy. So if for some reason they don't think customers are going to buy your items, they're not going to show them to your customers. So you kind of have to know the tricks, the hacks, in order to get your items to kind of register with Facebook Marketplace so that Facebook thinks, oh, this is an item that should sell well. So we're going to start showing it to a bunch of customers. That is what you want. So you want to tap into that algorithm so those products get there. And there are a few ways to do that. This is what I teach my students inside my course about Facebook Marketplace dropshipping, which is currently closed for enrollment. But if you want to get on the wait list, make sure to get that free Facebook Marketplace ebook that I have linked up down below, because that ebook will give you some of this information for free, and then you'll also get on the wait list. It's not a commitment to join the course, but you'll get on the wait list and be the first to get notified once the Facebook Marketplace dropshipping course opens up. But yeah, that would be kind of what I have to say about that. Yeah, I just want to say it's kind of normal. So I write myself a note about something. Cool. All right. I'm not going to answer that one. Yeah, you knew. You already knew. So I wouldn't stress out about it. Yeah, make sure to get on the wait list, Dan. Like I said, sign up for the free ebook down below. Even if you didn't do it, I would do it again, Dan, just to make sure you're on the wait list. And then as soon as it opens back up, I will let you guys know. All right, August says, I am 16 years old. Should I be doing AliExpress to eBay dropshipping or AliExpress to Amazon dropshipping? Okay, so my advice to you is, first of all, on all these marketplaces, you technically can't sell on them. You can't sell on them unless you are at least 18 years old. So you need to actually have a parent open up an account, and then you can kind of run it for them if they're okay with that. Okay. Obviously, talk to your parent, the guardian, whoever it is, and kind of make sure, explain to them what's going on and what you want to do. But as a beginner, I would not recommend Amazon at all. It's very difficult. There's a lot of problems that can come up. I would avoid Amazon as a beginner. With eBay, you should definitely go for that one, or Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace, I think, is actually more beginner friendly. Very simple to get started. But in general, I would avoid AliExpress. Don't do AliExpress, okay? It works really well if you are doing Shopify, okay? But Shopify has a host of difficulties itself. If you're looking to do eBay or Amazon, I would not do AliExpress, okay? Longer handling and shipping times, and customers on those platforms expect their items faster than AliExpress can normally deliver them. Does it work? Yes. I know people who are doing AliExpress to eBay and seeing great results with it, but they've been in the dropshipping game for a while. It is a bit more advanced. You have to know how to handle customers and things like that. Keep it simple. Stick with US-based suppliers. That is what I teach. That is what I recommend because of the higher quality and because of shipping times and things like that. and customer service that you can get from these businesses. So stick with US based retailers, US based wholesalers, and don't use AliExpress. Okay. Okay. It's lost my place. All right, here we go. How many times does an item have to? How many times? How many times does an item have to have already sold to? I don't know what you mean by that. I'm kind of lost. What's the best time to list Monday to Sunday? So it doesn't really matter. I wouldn't stress out about this too much because ultimately the best time is the time you're actually going to list products. So if I tell you the best time to list is at 3 a.m. and you don't want to wake up at 3 a.m., so you say, oh, you know what? I'm not going to list products because I can't get up at 3 a.m. to list products. That's not what I want. Luckily, 3 a.m. is not the best time to list products anyway. Well, it might, depending on what part of the world you live in. But in general, just list whenever you can list. That's the most important thing. But what I found is that it's best to list products when buyers are most active on the marketplace. So I found this in particular with Facebook Marketplace that it's best to start listing products either somewhere in the early afternoon when people might be on a lunch break, or better is at night when people might be like at home finally, pull up their phone, pull up Facebook Marketplace, say, oh, let's see what's for sale right here. Oh, here's a new listing that comes up. Oh, it's for this table that Ed's selling. So yeah, that might be if you want to pick a better time, that's a better time to do it. But different factors affect that. All right, it's really what's most important is when people are more likely to be on it. You could try that, Jenny. There's weird things with Facebook glitches and things like that that are pretty normal. So you can try if something's not available on your computer, you can check it on your phone to see if it's there. Yeah, can I use only Wayfair and Overstock as suppliers and succeed? I'm asking because when I was doing product research, they were hard to find. Great question. Great question. So, that's a different question. Okay. So, yeah, the product research that technique that I teach is based on seeing what products are already selling and trending well. But some suppliers aren't used that often on eBay, so it's hard to know if those products do well because not enough people are selling them. Now, I will tell you when it comes to Overstock and Wayfair, there is enough data out there. You can look, there are people selling Wayfair and Overstock items. You got to look and find them. They are there on eBay. If you find them, see what, and you use the product research technique that I teach, that is how you lock in and kind of find that. But there are some suppliers that aren't used that often. So it's hard to kind of do the traditional product research. That's when one of the alternative product research techniques come in that I also teach my students. But it basically involves seeing what items are trending and selling well in general on eBay, and then finding similar products that meet certain criteria on the supplier's website that you're looking at, like in this case, Wayfair and Overstock, and finding the right products that closely match the ones that are trending and then selling those ones. There is a technique there to kind of dial that in and lock that in a little bit better. But once you get that, then you're able to say, okay, even though this supplier, like this new supplier I found, no one's selling them yet on eBay, there's a really good chance that this product and this product and this product are really going to do well because, oh, can you guys still see me? Because of other history. I want to make sure you guys can still see me. Someone's saying, I got a chat from. Let me know in the chat, guys, if you could see me and hear me still. One of my assistants sent me a message saying I might have been cut off, but I don't see anything on my end. All right, let's just keep going. Let's see what you said. Oops. Oh no. I lost it. Well, for that, I should have a solid internet connection, but I guess it's not the best. So I'm just going to keep going. Hopefully it gets better. If it doesn't, I apologize. I do this every week for you guys, so Do the best we can. Yeah, so if you want the Chrome extension, like I was saying, it's linked up in the description of my video. We're always improving it. We're making it better. We're coming out with a version 2 of it soon. So the first version was kind of more proof of concept. You guys loved it, so we're going to make it even better for version 2. How do you get around Amazon buying limits? This is another secret for my students, but there are some pretty easy tricks to get around those limits when they do pop up. Okay. All right. Kyle says, what's the process of having multiple Facebook stores? When you get to 600 in sales, they ask for a social security number, so they will close the accounts if you have two accounts under the same social. Yeah, so this is why I always say never make fake accounts, okay? Don't make fake Facebook accounts, don't make fake eBay accounts, because it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It will catch up to you and it doesn't work. And it's not necessary, okay? Create a sell under your Facebook account. Sell under your Facebook account. That's what you should be doing. If you want multiple stores for whatever reason, I don't think for most people it's not necessary, but if that's what you want, then what you can do is sell through a family member or a friend. Say, hey, you have a Facebook account. I will run this for you. We'll split the profit however you want to split it. But it's their business, and you're just kind of running it for them, helping them with it. What's the best supplier for Facebook Marketplace? I still believe that for right now, Amazon is the best supplier for Facebook Marketplace. It's just the easiest one to deal with, and it's just so many products that you can sell. Just very easy to work with them for Facebook Marketplace. Let's see. Smash the thumbs up button. Thank you for the reminder. Are Zeek Analytics and Jungle Scout the same? They're not. Jungle Scouts will teach you, will help you do rather product research for Amazon, and Zeek Analytics is for eBay. So they're very different, and you want to use whichever one is on the platform you use. I don't have a ton of experience with Jungle Scout, even though I have used it a little bit in the past. It's been a while, to be honest. Zeek Analytics we use all the time. It's the best software for eBay dropshipping, product research, hands down, and well worth the money for what you get out of it. Hey, Mike D, finally caught alive. Uh, how much money in profit were you making? Oh, let me get to this question first. Do you prefer an LLC or sole proprietorship as a real business for the business seller account? Yeah, so I don't want to get too much into this because I can't give legal advice to you, especially because everyone's circumstances are different as to what they need. But I'll quickly explain the difference between a sole proprietorship and an LLC. When you start a business, let's say you're starting to sell on eBay, you are a sole proprietor. You are selling as yourself. You are technically a business called a sole proprietorship. Now, if you wanted to form a legitimate business, and I'm going to put that in quotes because a sole proprietorship is a legitimate business, but let's say you actually wanted to form a business, put pen to paper and form a legal company. Then a very popular one among entrepreneurs, like new entrepreneurs, solo entrepreneurs, is the LLC, the limited liability company. Because with that, they tend to be very easy to form compared to corporations and very inexpensive to form. Now, every state has a different requirement for forming an LLC. So you have to figure out what it is for your state. Some of them are harder than others. But there are some legal protections that come with that. There are potentially some tax benefits, but you have to speak to a CPA about that. So if you do it all right, then the LLC should be separate from your business. So here's you and here's your LLC. So if something happens to your LLC, that should protect your personal assets. But only if you do everything right, only in some circumstances, then the LLC protections don't work. As a sole proprietor, you are your business and the business is you. So you are responsible for all the debts of your business, all the liabilities of your business. They're one and the same always in that case. So they're definitely, and the other benefit of LLC is that you are, again, that legitimate business, which some people are going to look for, like wholesalers you work with. They're going to want you to have like a formal business, an LLC. If you want like a business account, it looks maybe a little bit better to have an LLC over that. How much profit a month were you making before you were happy quitting your job? Um, to be honest, I don't know the exact amount off the top of my head, um, because what I felt like was I was working a pretty stable job and a pretty good job that paid okay. It paid me pretty good. Okay, so I wanted to make sure that I was making enough money every month to not only make as much as I was making at my job, but more, because I wanted that little bit of buffer, and I wanted to make sure that if something happened, that I would be able to have enough money saved up to kind of hold me over until I got another job or found a different side hustle. So it did take me a little bit of while to get there, and I also made sure I had multiple streams of income like eBay and Amazon going on at the same time. So I felt a little bit more comfortable. If something happens to one, I still have the other one to work with. I tend to be pretty risk adverse when it comes to those things. Most of my friends, so when I started dropshipping, there was a group of friends that I developed, and we all started dropshipping together, and we kind of rose at the same rate. We all started making the same amount around the same time. By the end of the first year, most of those people had quit their jobs, and I was still hanging on. It took me a full year and then 10 months, so pretty much 22 months to quit my job. But I really should have quit earlier. I just kind of hung on. I'm not sure why. At a certain point, it just didn't make sense, but I just felt like, let me just give a little bit extra time. Let me just make sure this works. Let me make sure this actually works. And ultimately, I could have quit my job much earlier and would have been just as fine. How long did it take you to get your first dollar online to your first 5 to 10K? So I had tried a lot of online businesses before I even made my first dollar. I had tried some affiliate marketing. I tried some niche stores. I tried some Amazon stuff. I tried some Shopify. So I tried all these businesses, failed at them, didn't make a single dollar, just lost money. Then I started drop shipping on eBay, and within a few days, I made my first dollar with that. Now, from there, in order to get to 5K, 5 to 10K, that's a pretty big gap when you're just starting out. It might take you a long time to get to 5K and just as long to get to 10K, but it tends to be more exponential than that. So between that first dollar, which was January 2017, and 5K, I think I was probably there by April, so 4 months. And then, like I said, things become more exponential. So by the end of the year, I was making more money with dropshipping than I was at my 9 to 5 job as a lawyer in New York City. So you can kind of do the math there on that one. Is the Dropshipping Titans extension paid? Yes, it is. That's the one I just told you about for listing products on the Facebook Marketplace. You can't get it for free. I have to pay servers. I had to pay a developer to create it, so it's not free. Hello, hello. That's not true at all. All right, let me go back to the bottom now because I'm all over the place with this. Hello. I started dropshipping on eBay 1 month. I did not receive any orders. I have to quit or wait. They only gave me 10 listings. So again, that comes down to product research. If you're not making sales, then it's either because most likely you are not doing product research right, which is why it's really important to learn the product research, like I talked about earlier, really learn the process for how that works, and get in there and learn the step by step, because that's what really separates the successful from the unsuccessful sellers. Or it's because you're not doing the right optimization, which is just as important and just as common of a mistake that people make. So you have to learn how to optimize those listings so that people buy it from you and not other people. Were you a lawyer? Yes. Well, I am still a lawyer. I just don't practice law at the moment. And I do not give legal advice here on this YouTube channel. That is my disclaimer. Oh, my pleasure. Anytime, and every week, I'm here for you guys. How to get fast shipping times. So, if you want your items shipped out quickly, the only real way to do it is to work with good suppliers. Now, luckily, if you're selling on somewhere like Facebook Marketplace where it's so stinking easy to do retail drop shipping, then you can work with, oops, sorry about that. You can work with really great retailers like Amazon, like Walmart, Wayfair, Overstock that are going to ship their items out quickly to their customers, who are your customers. So they make that promise as retail sellers, and you can pass that promise along to your customers. So that is the simplest way to do it. And that does work for Facebook. And we do that on eBay. There are wholesalers who will ship their items out quickly as well. They're a little bit harder to find, less of a guarantee, and a lot of them don't ship out on the weekends, which can also kind of affect those times as well. But it is possible. You just have to find them. But what I will say is we don't necessarily look for that when it comes to wholesaler. The shipping time is important. We don't want them shipping out items in 2 weeks, but most of them will ship out within a few business days or less. So as long as we get that, we're happy. We're not looking for ones that ship out the same day, even though we do sometimes run into them and find them. And it's just kind of a nice icing on the cake when they do that. Well, you're here, so that's okay. Okay. All right. Tony says, oops, I missed a question here. It's very difficult to find dropshippers copying the title from Walmart onto Zeek. I need to do 1 hour to find 2 to 3 dropshippers. Yeah, that's not the way I would do it, Alex. Basically, what Alex is doing is he's trying to find other dropshippers on eBay using Zeek Analytics. So the way he's doing that is he's going through Walmart one by one, looking at like these products, just copying the title and then pasting them into Zeek Analytics to find people selling the products on eBay with that same title. Because if they have the same title as Walmart, then they are drop shippers, most likely. There's faster ways to do it. So check out some of my videos, Alex. I want to do a refresher Zeek Analytics video because I haven't done one in a while. So you know what? Subscribe to the channel. Look out in the next few weeks. I'm going to be doing a Zeek Analytics video showing you how I use Zeek Analytics for product research. I'll show you a much faster way to do it. That's not the way I would do it. If I dropship from Walmart to eBay, how do I have Walmart not show my price in the shipping papers to the buyer? Tony, they don't do that. Some suppliers will ship out the item with an invoice in the box showing how much you paid for the item. Lowe's does that. Walmart does not do that. So when you get a box from Lowe's, an item from Lowe's, it will come in a Lowe's box. Sorry, backtrack. When you get an item from Walmart, wait, let me backtrack entirely. I think I said a lot of wrong things there. Okay. Walmart does not include the invoice in the box. Lowe's does. So when you order an item from Walmart, the customer will get a Walmart box, but inside will be no slip of paper at all in most cases. So they won't know how much you paid. Yes, it says Walmart on the outside of the box. Who freaking cares? Seriously, because you are a seller on eBay. People know that you are not a company, that you are an individual. And where do individual people buy the boxes that they use to ship items to their customers? They buy them from Walmart. So it's not weird for it to arrive in a Walmart box. They just see, okay, here's Tony selling this item. He needs to box it up somehow. So he's going to Walmart, buying a bunch of these boxes, putting the item in there and shipping it to me in that box. That is it. Do not overthink this because customers don't care, especially when there's no paper in there and there's no price inside the box. Lots of people ask me, "Oh, Paul, how do we get Walmart to do gift receipts without the price in it?" Walmart doesn't do that. You don't need to do that because they don't include the price in the box. All right. What do you do for product research? Don't have the time to do that now. Two options for you. One, watch the videos coming out soon about Zeek Analytics, how I do that. If you're impatient, that's totally cool. I get that because you want to learn right now. In the description of this video, I have two resources for you. If you want to learn product research for Facebook Marketplace dropshipping, that free ebook I have linked up down below. In there, I talk about product research. And then if you want to learn how to do product research for eBay dropshipping, the link below for the eBay dropshipping training or webinar, that I will show you a video of how I do product research in there. So check out one of those resources. I tell everyone about it. It's completely free. And so few of you guys take me up on the offer, okay? I'm giving you this information for free right here on YouTube. You want to learn about dropshipping, but so many of you don't take the next step of getting that ebook or signing up for that webinar, checking out the training, and it's free. All you got to do is click that link down below and get signed up. But so many of you aren't going to do that, which means that you're not going to take the next step necessary, which is to get started, or the next step, which is to make sales, and the next step, which is to make profit, and then grow your dropshipping empire, so to speak. But you got to take that first step, and so many of you guys aren't doing that. I just don't get why. So check them out. I'll have them linked up in the description. Okay. Can you drop ship on Facebook Marketplace from Germany? I'm not sure. I'm assuming they do have Facebook Marketplace. I'm not sure if you could do drop shipping from there. It depends if you have the buy button. I'm sorry, we're talking about the buy button. The shipping option. But, I don't live there, so I really can't tell. I live here in the United States. I'm a U.S. citizen. So that is my background. That is my experience. And that's really what I can talk to you more than anything else. How to do free marketing in 14 days. You don't have to worry about marketing, okay? This is the $1 million revelation that I had when I discovered that I don't need to learn how to do marketing for my dropshipping business. Because prior to 2017, I thought I did. And I tried to learn it, and it was very hard, very difficult, very expensive. What I learned is that if you sell on one of these marketplaces, eBay, Facebook Marketplace, Amazon, Etsy, all these different places. Okay, Mercari, that's what I was thinking of. I don't sell in all those places. I'm just saying these marketplaces, they bring the customers. The customers are already there. They pay for the billboards. They pay to get the marketing out there so people actually shop on those websites. But who are they buying items from? They're buying it from you. I mean, just think about that. That is incredible. These companies, they spend millions on marketing, millions to get customers to visit the website. And then all you have to do is list the product up for sale, and they're going to buy it from you. And you don't have to worry about that traffic. That is incredible. And it's so powerful to tap into that, especially somewhere like Facebook Marketplace right now, where Facebook Marketplace, or Facebook, they enabled Marketplace instantly. Their billions of users got Facebook Marketplace on their phone because it's in the Facebook app. It is right there at the bottom. Click on Marketplace. Boom, it's Facebook Marketplace. It's right here. I'm staring at it right now. So literally, billions of people now have access to see all these items, including potentially your items. So it is so powerful to tap into that. Like I said, especially now for there, because there are so few people who are taking advantage of it as a seller, especially with the drop shipping model. So if you're getting in now, you can grab a portion of that and really own it for yourself before everyone kind of bites it all up, which I don't think is ever actually going to happen on Facebook Marketplace because there's just so many buyers there and so many new people learning about it on the consumer end. So more people are coming in buying on Facebook Marketplace than ever before. What are some good goals to set for newbies? Dude, just get started, okay? I always tell people the same goal. Just freaking get started because most people will not do that. So what I mentioned before, when people aren't checking out my webinar, aren't getting my free ebook. Dude, it's right there. It's free for you. Like, what do you have to lose to just check it out and say, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try the first step. I'm just going to set up my account. I'm going to listen to Paul's advice. I'm going to put my faith in that and just trust it because he's done this himself and he's taught this to thousands of people and he knows step by step what to do and what works and what doesn't work. And just follow that and just see, okay, I don't need to know everything. Paul's telling me this is step 1. Then once I'm finished step 1, he'll tell me what step 2 is. And then he'll tell me what step 3 is. That is what you have to do. Just get started with it. Okay. Okay. B-Tuck says, hey, love your content. I'm so sorry if this question was already answered. But is your Dropshipping Titans plugin, the Chrome extension, only Facebook Marketplace based? Yeah, this time that's all it works with. It's not used for listing onto eBay, but we do have plans to add that. Cat's out of the bag on that one. So that will be added in the future. But we really want to really make sure Facebook Marketplace is dialed in, and then the eBay should be come right behind that if you guys want it. Okay. All right. I dropship from Wish to Facebook Marketplace. They never upload a tracking number after they shipped it. Now, how to upload tracking number? Don't use Wish. Don't use Wish, okay? It's okay if you used it in the past. I understand why, because Wish, like, you get so many of these cheap items. Like, wow, I get these awesome items for really cheap. But, yeah, there's problems with Wish. It's really no different than AliExpress. In fact, usually it's worse. Because what you're usually buying is, or what you think you're buying is not actually what you're getting a lot of times on Wish. That's a problem. That's going to make really some upset customers who are going to complain to Facebook. We're going to ask for the money back. We're going to ask for returns. I wouldn't mess around with Wish. And it might not even come from the USA. Sell from retailers here in the United States. Reputable ones. Amazon, Walmart, these different ones, Home Depot. I wouldn't mess around with Wish. Wish, I always think of it as like you're wishing, you're hoping that what you ordered is what you actually get, but there's no guarantee of that. All right, in Facebook Marketplace, I only get sales in one niche. All right, well, then double down on that niche while still spending time checking out some other niches so that you can kind of diversify. But hey, I'm a huge believer in this. I get this question a lot. People ask like, only this group of items is selling, or, this niche is selling. And double down on that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's so much flexibility when it comes to these marketplaces that you don't get if you own your own website, like a Shopify store. If you own a Shopify store and your store is called Phone Cases R Us or whatever, then all you can sell are phone cases. That's it. But when you're selling on eBay, you can sell phone cases, or you're selling on Facebook Marketplace, in this case, you can sell phone cases, you can sell, furniture, you can sell lamps, you can sell TVs, you can sell microwaves, you can sell everything, and see, oh, you know what? Oh, all of a sudden I noticed that microwaves are doing well. Let me also sell coffee makers, see if that works. Oh, that's working. Well, let me sell coffee mugs. Well, that's working. Kind of play off each other and kind of see, okay, this works, so let me see what else I can sell in this niche, and can I expand from there and see if that works. That's really how you can do well with something like Facebook Marketplace that you just won't see on something like Shopify. Okay. When's your Walmart Marketplace dropshipping course dropping? I'm not going to make a course about Walmart Marketplace dropshipping. So for those of you who don't know, you can dropship onto Walmart. In other words, you could sell on Walmart. I don't do it, and there's a number of reasons for that. I made a video with Tyler's Take all about that. And okay, a few things to know. One, it is really hard to get approved on Walmart to sell on Walmart. Two, it's very easy to get kicked off of Walmart, even if you start selling on there, especially lately. The other thing is that I'm not going to make a course about something I don't personally do. I don't do it myself for those reasons, and because I'm doing fine in other places making money online, so I don't feel like I need another avenue of doing that. I'm always looking to expand, always trying new things, and I did try Walmart. I did take the first steps, but in evaluating it, I just didn't see that it was worth my time. And like I said, I'm not going to make videos, I'm not going to teach something that I don't personally do myself, that I don't have experience doing myself. That's not my style at all. So I'm not going to be making a course about Walmart dropshipping, is the short answer to that. All right, guys. We're almost at 4 o'clock, but we have a minute and a half until we hit 60 minutes. So we're going to go for the full 60 minutes. Okay. Maybe one more question here. Let's see. No, I've never had that issue. I'm not sure what's up with that. Maybe you're selling the same product over and over again, and it has something to do with that. Are you using Zeek for Facebook Marketplace product research? I am, and I'll be making a video about that because they just released some new things for that. New help with that. Okay. All right, guys. So that's it for this week. Thanks so much for the great questions. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up if you got any sort of value from it. So easy. Just go down there and hit that thumbs up button. It helps me out a lot. And while you're down there, check out the description for lots of free resources. Again, that Facebook Marketplace dropshipping ebook, the eBay dropshipping webinar, as well as links to my courses. My eBay course is down there linked up for you, as well as the Chrome extension as well. So whatever you guys want, it's in there, full information.